Welcome to Waco, Texas, home of the Baylor Bears and McLean Stadium. Boats lining the brasses as the Baylor line is ready to welcome the Bears onto the field. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside. The Bears will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So Kansas State's offense takes the field to start this game off. And here's the man they want to get the ball to in this passing game. This is the type of receiver, David, when he's covered, he's still open.
He's still putting that hand up in the air. Coach, I'm still open. And more importantly, his quarterback knows that. They're going to move him all over the field. They're going to feature him on offense. They're going to make sure he gets a lot of touches, whether he's open or whether he's open, because he's always open.
That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires downfield. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's complete. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Wildcats are rolling down the field. Looking for a crease to the left. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the wideout. What a snag by the defense. A sweet return after the pick, and they'll have it at the 43. And this defense wanted to get off the field on the opening drive, keep the offense from establishing momentum. They did better than that. They took the ball away.
Yeah, you got to set the tone, right, on defense. Early in this game on the opening drive, they're trying to kind of draw a line in the sand, saying, look, this is who we are. This is what we came to do. We're going to be more physical, and we're going to take the football away. And a play like that, it just galvanizes and energizes the rest of the team.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. The pull and throw off the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long. The back goes in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man quickly. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bears decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. Leaves it with the back. That's a good run to give them some breathing room. Pick up a 3 out to the 5. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He wants to throw. And they got him for a safety. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. takes it on the return. First down for this offense. Hand off from the shotgun. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Fires to the middle. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The Bears will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Off play action on first down. Got his man on the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Feeling some heat. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. The run from the shotgun. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Lost the defense is wide open. Racing to the right. Touchdown, Baylor! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
Man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Purdue managed to avoid a bitter defeat by scratching out a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some around West Lafayette had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative.
Looking for space, it's Rice.
Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Coming after it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On second down, he'll let it fly. Got his man in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Pressure coming. And they got him for the sack.
On third and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the fourth down.
And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Looking for room. It's Rice. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
They'll give it to the back. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Now he's looking to throw it. Fires to the tight end. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. Looking to go up top on first down. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Kansas State!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete on the right side. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The Bears want to move quickly. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Bears send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing in that last drive, right? Where whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. They'll try the run. That ought to be enough to give Kansas State the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. Bringing it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got him downfield. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Makes his connection. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
Throws to the tight end. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. And here comes the offense on second down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harbor. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
To the ground with the back.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Got his man. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. A 3rd and long coming up here. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bears!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Indiana is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Washington. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Oh, it's reverse. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. A little screen to the running back. And he's going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll take it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Shoots it to the left. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Turns it loose. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Bears will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, then.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Turns it on in midfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
How about the left side of the line getting off the ball, creating some holes for that running back to get through, make a big play on the handoff to the left.
When something works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they showed no indication that they could stop it.
I like to go back to it and hurry up. Get to the line of scrimmage quick, run it again.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job for him tonight.
Boy, his freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he zing that thing in there? He's looking to throw it. Safe completion on the screen. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time it's 2nd down. They want to just keep throwing it. Fires to the tight end. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Looking to throw on 3rd. Now sliding to his left. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll throw again after the incompletion. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. Give to the running back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He gets a block. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to pass on second down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That should be the final play of the first half. Kansas State will have to punt it away. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Brazos River at McLean Stadium.
Kansas State will kick it off to start things in the second half. The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. He's got great speed and good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. On the run, it's Rice. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Quarterback on the keeper. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Off the play fake on first down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. The incompletion brings up a second down. looking to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
There's something you don't see very often. A sack on a screen pass. You know, quarterbacks are taught to hold the ball, hold the ball, hold the ball, and then get rid of it right before the rush gets to you. But that time, I think he just held on to it a little too long.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that ball is picked off. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great.
And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Kansas State. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Georgia is currently up big at this moment, so much so they're on the verge of giving UGA the rest of the day off. They're up by 28 over Eastern Michigan. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Trying to get to it. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. The give to the tailback. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Bears will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Makes the grab over the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. A 1st down for the offense. He wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Here's the handoff. He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. He looks that one in nicely. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
In that 2nd down play, the defense, I think, was expecting pass. So you saw them come firing upfield. They use their speed. They use their athleticism. They win the one-on-ones, and they get a big-time sack.
up here. He's looking to pass. Using the quick game. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
It just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Ready to fire from the pistol. The running back has it. Finds some running room. He'll pick up 4 out to the 12. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. That drive pretty much imploded, and they'll try to salvage things by punting it away on 4th and long. 3-and-out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. On his way from around the 50. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Trying to beat the D deep. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Motion from the offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6. 2nd and goal coming up. Going for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wildcats. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Quick strike complete. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too? Quick spin on the run. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. They'll run this play from the pistol. To the air on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. And this senior quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on it. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. He finds his man. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. The Bears are on the move. They'll leave it with him. a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Off the play fake. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. Makes the grab on the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Bears will punt this one away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. From the gun, the ground game. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. He's looking to throw. Grabs it in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. The inside handoff. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's second and 14. Off play action. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Get it out on the screen. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up second and 4. Offense working from the pistol. He's looking for an open man on second down. Finds his tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Bears will snap it on first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Bears want to pick up the tempo.
As a defense, it's so hard covering this guy. Because of his frame, you're not really going to match up. But this guy's also got some wheels. The hard part is bringing him down after the catch. This guy's like a giant giraffe. You're just lions hanging on his neck trying to drag him to the ground. Not easy to do.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On second down, wants to throw. Working that left side now. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal. He'll take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. Never a doubt. kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
I think if you're the head coach here, it's a bit of a mixed reaction to your passing attack so far in this game. You put up a bunch of yards throwing the football, you've lit up the scoreboard, but you've also given up 4 sacks. Pass protection has been a problem so far in this game.
They'll need about 6 here on 2nd down from the 20. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from... And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a 1-possession game. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Top 15 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. Texas pulled out the victory on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there in Austin. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Here on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab on 3rd down, and that is a rare drop for this guy. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Getting some heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And that's why you got to avoid 3rd and long situations if you're on offense, because the defense knows it's pass, and all these guys are pinning their ears back. They're getting upfield, and you're under so much duress. On top of that, you give up a fumble. That is a huge play for the defense.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again.
Touchdown, Kansas State! And they take it in for 6 more points. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. They keep attacking through the air. Fires left. It's caught downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. They'll go to the ground. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Fires the pass. Intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. They go to the ground. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They give it to him again. Tackle is made after the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gets it out fast. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. They're bringing heat. Dances away. He's going to run it. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Oh, he missed it. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, the lead's still at 15. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
He's got his man. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Lost one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. After that completion, move the chains. Now 1st down. Power football with the run. Fights off a defender. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Looking to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, going to the air. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the 1st down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Harbor.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. And the Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. He'll do it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They're trying to get to him. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's Rice. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They'll go to the counter.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Slips through the line. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Offense getting set for 1st down. He's going to pass. Got his man. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Wants to throw on 2nd down. He wants a big play here late. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Looking for more room. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Miami has the lead right now, but this Canes crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet there in the 305. They're up by 10 over Stanford. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Comes out throwing on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. Really nice play on the pick. Was looking for a little more yardage, but great field position at the 34. First down here for the offense. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff, and these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.